What if the world as we know it collapses tomorrow? Would you be ready? Imagine waking up to a world gone dark, where the comforts and conveniences we've come to rely on have evaporated overnight. A world where survival is not a game, but a stark reality. It's a daunting thought, isn't it? Yet this is precisely why we need to talk about survival during a collapse. It's easy to dismiss such scenarios as the stuff of dystopian novels, but history has shown us that collapses can and do happen. They come without warning, leaving chaos in their wake. So, what's the difference between those who survive and those who don't? Preparation. It's about having the foresight to stockpile essential items, to learn vital survival skills, to map out a plan. The truth is, when the chips are down, it's not about who's the luckiest, but who's the most prepared. Because remember, survival isn't about luck. It's about preparation. Let's start from the bottom. At number 25 we have personal hygiene items. Imagine a world without toothpaste, soap, or toilet paper. Not only do these items promote comfort, but they also prevent the spread of disease. Stockpile items like toothpaste, soap, sanitary pads, and toilet paper to maintain cleanliness and health in the midst of a crisis. Moving on to number 24, sturdy footwear. When the going gets tough, you'll need durable shoes to protect your feet from harsh environments. Worn-out shoes can lead to blisters, infections, and injuries, which can severely hinder your survival chances. So, invest in a good pair of boots that can withstand all types of weather and terrain. At number 23, we have seeds. Yes, you heard it right, seeds. You might have a stockpile of canned goods and dried foods, but these supplies can eventually run out. Seeds, on the other hand, can provide a sustainable source of food. Planting a survival garden can help ensure you have access to fresh, nutritious food when the stores are empty. Next up, at number 22, hand tools. In a world where power might not be readily available, hand tools become invaluable. Items such as hammers, screwdrivers, and saws can help you build shelter, repair equipment, and even serve as potential weapons. Remember, in a survival situation, versatility is key. And finally, at number 21, water purification supplies. Clean water is essential for survival. Having the ability to purify water can mean the difference between life and death. Stock up on items like water purification tablets, filters, and even solar stills to ensure you always have access to safe, drinkable water. As we move up the list, the items get even more vital. At number 20 we have the humble can opener. It's easy to overlook, but when the shelves are empty and all you have are canned goods, this little tool becomes invaluable. It's about more than convenience. It's about access to nutrition when you need it most. Moving on to number 19, we find ourselves with a sturdy pair of gloves. It might seem like a minor thing, but protecting your hands from cuts, burns, and the cold can make a significant difference in a survival situation. Not only do gloves keep you safe while performing various tasks, but they also help maintain your overall health by preventing infections. Next up, at number 18, we have a good old-fashioned compass. In a world where GPS might not be reliable or even available, knowing your directions can be crucial. With a compass you can navigate unfamiliar terrain, find your way back if you're lost, and even signal for help in some situations. At number 17, we introduce the importance of having a high-quality multi-tool. This handy gadget combines several tools in one, making it a compact and versatile survival item. A multi-tool can be used for anything from opening cans and cutting ropes to making repairs and even self-defense. It's a true jack of all trades in a survival kit. Finally, for number 16, we present the mighty fire starter. The ability to start a fire is fundamental for survival. It provides warmth, a way to cook food, and a signal for help. A reliable, waterproof fire starter can be a lifesaver, especially in wet or cold environments. Remember, these aren't luxuries, they're necessities. Cracking the top 15, we have an item that might not immediately spring to mind, but is absolutely vital: a good quality tarp. When it comes to survival, shelter is one of the basic human needs. A tarp is versatile. It can protect you from the elements, collect rainwater, or even serve as a makeshift stretcher in a pinch. At number 14, we've got sturdy work gloves. The last thing you want in a survival situation is an injury, especially to your hands. From handling rough materials to protecting yourself from burns, gloves are a must-have. 13 brings us to an oldie but goodie, the reliable can opener. Sure, you've got all those cans of food stockpiled, but they're not much use if you can't get them open. A good quality manual can opener is a simple tool that can make a big difference. Coming in at number 12, we're looking at a basic hygiene essential: toilet paper. In the grand scheme of survival, this might seem trivial, but maintaining hygiene is crucial to prevent illness. And let's be honest, it's a comfort item that can make a tough situation feel a little more manageable. And last in this segment, but certainly not least, we have a quality first aid kit at number 11. It should include bandages, antiseptics, tweezers, medical tape, and pain relief medication. Remember, in a collapse scenario, there won't be any quick trips to the emergency room. You'll need to be your own first responder. We're getting closer to the top. These next items could mean the difference between life and death. And now we're in the top 10. At number 10 we have a trusty hand-cranked radio. Why, you ask? Well, in a world without power, information becomes as precious as gold. This little device can keep you updated on the outside world and any potential rescue operations. Moving on to number 9, we have a solid, reliable multi-tool. Picture this, you're in a tight spot and you need a tool fast. Your multi-tool is there, ready to spring into action. It's like having a toolbox that fits in your pocket. At number 8 we have a staple of survivalists everywhere, canned foods. They've got a long shelf life and they're packed with essential nutrients. Now imagine a piping hot can of soup on a cold, dark night. Comforting, isn't it? Coming in at number 7 we have a high-quality water filter. Water is life, folks. But in a post-collapse world, clean drinking water will be harder to come by than a needle in a haystack. A good water filter can be a lifesaver, literally. Finally, at number 6, we have a heavy-duty flashlight. This isn't just about seeing in the dark. A flashlight can be used for signaling, or even as a makeshift weapon if need be. It's a beacon of hope in the darkness. These items are absolutely essential, but what could be more critical? Let's find out. Here we are, the top 5. At number 5, we have medical supplies. In a crisis, hospitals may not be accessible or operational. Having a well-stocked first aid kit, as well as any necessary prescription medications, is absolutely vital. Coming in at number 4 are tools. A good multi-tool, a sturdy knife, a reliable flashlight. These items can make the difference between survival and disaster. They're versatile, practical, and essential for any number of survival situations. On to number 3, seeds. Not the most glamorous item perhaps, but crucial for long-term survival. When the grocery stores are empty, you'll need a way to produce your own food. Seeds are compact, lightweight, and can yield a bounty of fresh, healthy produce. At number 2, we have water purification supplies. Clean water is a non-negotiable necessity. You'll need a reliable way to purify water, whether that's through purification tablets, a life straw, or a more complex filtration system. And finally, the number 1 item to stockpile, non-perishable food. When the SHTF, food will quickly become scarce. Stockpiling a variety of nutrient-rich, non-perishable food items is the first step in ensuring your survival in a collapse. And there you have it. The top 25 items you need to stockpile immediately before a collapse. Survival isn't a game, it's about being ready for the worst. It's about having the foresight to stockpile the essentials, from food and water to medical supplies, tools, and fuel. It's about knowing, not guessing, what you'll need when the chips are down. In this video, we have discussed the top 25 critical items you should stockpile immediately. Each item has its own unique role in ensuring your survival in a collapse scenario. Remember, survival isn't about luck. It's not a lottery that you might win or lose. It's about preparation. It's about having the necessary items and knowledge at your disposal when you need them most. It's time to move beyond the realm of speculation and into the realm of action. Be proactive, be prepared, be ready to survive. So, are you ready to survive? Start preparing now, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more survival tips.